to my online teaching platform, still on application of differentiation in relation to small changes. And we have another problem here. If x increases from 0.75 to 0.76, show that the value of a fraction of a numerator 1 and a denominator square root of x squared plus 1 decreases by approximately 0.00384. All right. So we are to show that if x increases from 0.75 to 0.76, we are to show that the value of the given expression 1 divided by the square root of x squared plus 1 decreases by approximately 0.00384. All right. So looking at the expression, we have to represent the given expression as a function. So we start by we can say let y equal to the given expression, which is the 1 divided by the square root of x squared plus 1. Okay, good. So we are going to apply the idea of small change. Okay, small changes. So we know that our dy dx, that is change in y with respect to x, our dy dx is approximately equal to or the same as small change in y divided by the small change in what? X. Alright, so we have given the change in x to be from 0.75 to 0.76. Right, so we need to find the small change that has occurred in the x, and that will be 0.76 minus 0.75. And this one will give us a result of 0.01. All right, so this is a small change that has occurred in the x. All right, now let us find our dy dx. All right, so meaning we are going to differentiate the given function. Okay, we have the function to be this. The function is y is equal to 1 divided by the square root of x squared plus 1. All right. So I would like to use the chain rule. So I'll rewrite this. Let me rewrite it first. So my y is now equal to 1 divided by x squared plus 1 in bracket having an exponent of half because of the square root. So y will be equal to x squared plus 1 in bracket having an exponent of what? Half because of the numerator. So I've reciprocated the numerator and that of the denominator. So this is the same as over 1, also having a power of 1. So look at it carefully. So that's why there's no need for me to bring it. So the moment I interchange the numerator and the denominator, the power changes to, if it's positive, changes to negative. So let us now find our dy dx. Our dy dx will be equal to bring down the power, which is power half, negative half. Then you maintain what you have in the bracket, x squared plus 1. Then reduce the power by half, sorry, by 1, the power negative half by 1. So negative half minus 1. Then you now multiply the expression with the derivative of what you have inside. We are using the chain rule, and that is 2x. When you differentiate x squared plus 1, you are going to get 2x. So we are going to now get negative half times 2x multiplying x squared plus 1 in bracket. So negative half minus 1 give us negative 3 divided by what? 2, right? So here we are going to get half, negative half of 2x will give us negative x, all right? Multiplying x squared plus 1, having an exponent of negative 3 divided by 2, okay? So we can rewrite it as negative x multiplying 1 divided by x squared plus 1 having an exponent of 3 out of 2. So we are going to get it as negative x divided by, right, negative x divided by, then we have to rewrite this. Now we should know that exponent, let me rewrite it first before I want you to get the meaning. So this is the same as 3, so we can say that half times 3, alright, that is half times 3, which is the same as 3 divided by 2. Okay, so we are going to get our divide x with negative x divided by, so we have the square root of x squared plus 1, all in bracket. That is the first one, this is the square root, then exponent what? 3. Alright, so this is our divide x. And we know that our divide x is approximately the same as the small change in y with respect to the small change in what? X. So we know our divide x to be negative x divided by the square root of x squared plus 1 in bracket having an exponent of 3, all equal to the small change in y divided by the small change in x. We have solved for that one. Small change in x is the 0.01. Alright, we are going to replace it with a 0.01 over here. So 0.01. Okay, so now let us make a small change in y the subject. So if you don't want to make it a subject, you can now substitute the values of x into the expression. So x is equal to the first value, that is 0.75. So wherever you see x, you put 0.75 at it. So you are going to get negative 0.75 divided by square root of 0.75 squared plus 1, all in bracket, having an exponent of 3, is equal to the small change in y divided by 0.01, which is the small change in x. Okay, so now we are going to get negative 0.75. Then we work on the one in the bracket. Sorry, there should be a square over here, alright. So 0.75, we now work on the 0.75 to see if we are going to get the same answer. Now work on the square root, that's the denominator. So we have 0.75 squared, okay, 0.75 squared, and that will give us the square root of 9 divided by 16, alright, and divided by 16, then plus the 1 here, okay, this particular one, all in bracket, having an exponent of 3. Write the 16 well. Okay, then equal to the small change in y divided by the small change in x, which is 0.01. Let's continue. So we still have our negative 0.75. Then now work on the bracket, the one inside the square root. So we have 9 divided by 16 plus 1, and that will give us square root of 25 divided by 16. Square root of 25 divided by what? 16, all in bracket, having an exponent of 3, equal to small change in y divided by the small change in x, which is 0.01. So here we are going to get negative 0.75 divided by square root of 25 is 5, square root of 16 is 4, all in bracket, having an exponent of what? 3, alright, having an exponent of 3. Now we have here to, okay, so now we are going to divide. Let us equate it to a small change in y first. small change in y divided by 0.1, which is the small change in x. Right, so we now have negative 0.75 being divided by 5 divided by 4, or in bracket having exponent of 3. So can use your calculator for that because of time. Okay, then exponent 2. So the exponent is 3. What I have here is I have negative 0.384 as my answer. Okay, then equal to the small change of y divided by the small change in what? X. So we can now cross multiply. So I'm now going to get negative 0.384 times 0.01 equal to the small change in y. Okay, so times 0.01, I'm getting a result of negative 0.00384, right? As the small change in y. All right. So this implies that because of the negative, this implies that as the x value increases, rather, as the x value increases, the y value rather decreases. So because of the negative indicates that there was a reduction in the y value as a result of a small increment in the x value. All right, so we could say that this is the same as what we are supposed to work on. We have to show that the y value decreases by approximately 0.00384, which is the same as this. Because of the negative, it implies that the y value has decreased by 0.00384. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Math with Ebefa. Bye for now.